Hi all, welcome back. In the previous sessions, we have discussed about the group by extensions such as rollup and grouping sets in detail. And today we are going to discuss about another group by extension, that is cube, which help us to generate all possible combinations of groupings for specified columns. As we know, the group by clause divide rows of a result set into groups specified by one or more column values. One can apply and aggregate functions for each group to return an aggregated value like sum, average, min, max, count, etc. The cube is an extension of the group by clause which allows you to generate all possible combinations of groupings for specified columns, including subtotals and total. Here is the syntax of group by clause with cube. In this syntax, we have two columns specified within the cube, column 1 and column 2. The statement creates two subtotal combinations and grand totals. Generally, if you have n number of the columns listed in the cube, the statement will create two n subtotal combinations. The cube operator works as follows. First, generate all possible combinations of group data for specified columns. Second, create an aggregate value for each combination of columns. Third, include a total row that aggregates all the rows. In practice, you will find the cube operator helpful for multi-dimensional analysis, like summarizing sales data by both region and category, just for an example. Now, before we proceed further, let's have a look at our customer transaction table. Let me get the top 10 records. And as you can see here, we have the customer transaction information such as order ID, order date, ship mode, customer ID, customer name, categories, product name, sales, quantity, discounts, and profit. Now let's do an example where we would like to analyze the sales data across all combinations of region and category using the cube extension in the group by clause. Select region, category, sum of sales as total underscore sales from dbo.orders, group by cube, and then you put up the combination region and category. And let's run our code. Now I would like to highlight at row number 16 where both region and category are null. They represent the total for all sales. However, where the category is null, you can see here at row number 17, 18, 19 and 20, where categories are null, they give you the total for all region. However, you can see here row number 5, 10, 15, where region are nulls and category is there. This gives you the total sales for each category. The remaining rows show the total sales for each combination of region and category. One thing which I would like to highlight in this report is the nulls, the presence of nulls for the subcategory level total as well as for the grand total. To generate more meaningful labels, we can use the coalesce function. So what we can do here, we can use the coalesce function all regions as region. Similarly, coalesce and all categories as category, and let me round the total sales to 2 decimal places. Round and let's run our code once again. And as you can see here, we have more meaningful labels at subcategory level as well as grand total level. Apart from that, you can also see the total sales value are at 2 decimal places. So this is how you can clean your report by using coalesce function and round in your code and get a cleaner report. By now, we have covered all the group by extensions such as rollup, grouping sets and cube. So what are the differences between the three? One should be using rollup when you would like to generate hierarchical totals, whereas grouping sets lets you manually specify which combination to include. And you can think of cube as the most complete version which can generate all possible combinations. It's one of those features that turns long repetitive reports into a single elegant query. And that's it. You have just mastered the SQL CUBE operator. Thanks for watching and see you in the next session.